Guys, this is TechPro here, and in this short video, I'm going to share with you how to buy a great store at a discount. But first of all, let us identify what a great store is. How do you get ideas? Maybe you can think of what are your favorite cartoon. Maybe you can think of what do you do at a free time. Do you watch movies? Do you watch TV? And guess what is the company that is behind all that? Ta-da! Disney, Mickey Mouse, Theme Park. That is all owned by the Disney. And when you have this idea in mind, because you must remember that all stock is a business, is actual businesses running behind. So when you want to understand the business itself, you can just Google about what does Disney do, and you can find out that wow, Disney actually has a strong mood to protect them. And he owns so many different brands like the Marvel. Oh my god, which means Spider-Man, Amazing Race, X-Men, all that movie is also owned by Disney. And of course, they have this ESPN. If you don't know what is that, you can just Google about it. What is ESPN? It's actually a cable TV satellite sports television channel. So after knowing all this, you just have to ask yourself one question: do you think Disney will still be around 10 years later? Do you think Disney will still be around 20 years later? If your answer is yes, then this to me is a strong company to invest into. All right. Another great example can be like Coca-Cola is also a great company. But for this video, I'm going to use Disney as an example. And for those who are more into the financial statements, you want to read more, I would suggest you go to in Morningstar and search for Disney. Click and then Walt Disney. And then this is where you can see all their financial statements. You can see how much they're actually making every year, earning per share. And you can see that it's almost increasingly steadily for the past 10 years, except for this last economic crisis, they actually had a small drop. So gross margin also increasingly, if you can see that. Alright, so that is for the more advanced investor. But if you are just the retail investor, you can do some simple Google search and you can see all the informations like how they actually run the businesses. They have actually integrated business model, which is consists of theme parks, movies, consumer products, and so basically they have a strong moat to protect the businesses. And yeah, I believe they can hold for decades. So not just for a quick gain, but if you're looking for 5 years, 10 years, it's definitely worth holding it. All right. So basically, you can see that 5 segments: media networks, arts and resource, studio entertainment, consumer products, and interactive. And one interesting fact is also they are a dividend growth stock. So let me just bring your attention. Of course, this is the share price. But more interestingly, I think I want to show you this one. All right. So this is actually how this S&P, the US market, actually performed for the past 12 months, increasingly like crazy. Yet, the Disney actually dropped a lot significantly because of a few reasons which you can read over here. There's some rumor or whatsoever, but that doesn't concern me much. I just need to understand what exactly uh, is their earning for the past 10 years. It's almost like a straight line, except for this during the crisis. So to me, it looks fine. And they have been reducing the number of shares as well, which is helping. Yeah, so far so good. And interestingly, you can see how much they're actually paying in terms of the dividends year to year. This is how much they are increasing steadily. Oh my god, so great. And the payout ratio is very low, which means they pay out very minimum compared to from their earnings. All right, so after you have identified the stock that is a great, and then if you are of course more technical, you can go to the technical analysis to buy at the sample line, which is current price is over here, which is short term, long term is at the support. This is just for extra information. As a retail investor, you may not need to know this. So here comes my key point. Now you have identified a great stock. Of course, you have to take note if there's any earning. If not, you can see how their share price been performing. So it's indeed dropping in terms of like for the past year, but over a 5 years stretch of 5 years, you can see that it has been increasing. So if you are not sure which is the exact entry price that you're going in, why not buy at a discount, right? So This is the platform I'm going to introduce to you, Thinkorswim platform. And I'll be using this simple option strategy, which is by selling puts, which is promised to buy, right? So again, selling put means promise to buy at specific price. So you can see that the current share price is actually at the 101. But I just want to buy at a discount, right? So you can actually promise someone that uh, you are buying this share in 2 days time, or even a longer period. It's up to you, or even a 30 days time. But let me just pick this 2 days time. So option is basically like a contract, and each contract consists of 100 shares. So I just want to buy a discount because current price is 101. What if I want to buy at a 5% discount, right? So you can see that this is called the strike price. 5% discount from 101 would be around $96. And so in 2 days time, I promise to buy shares of Disney at $96 per share. And for 100 share, which I need 9,600 USD. And you can see the bid and ask. When you move a mouse cursor, you can see the sell and buy. So basically, I need to sell because I'm selling a put. That is the sell put promise to buy. Once you click that, this statement will come up. Selling one contract 100 shares. This thing in 2 days time. Today is 9th of November, so this is actually 1 day time because it's now at midnight already. So strike price and put, and I just want to bargain a bit, try to adjust to the in between to bargain so I can get more. So this is how I get paid to actually buy a discount, right? So selling one contract of Disney by this date, and then strike price of 96, and I get $45 USD just for doing this, which means I get paid to buy at a discounted price. Wow, how nice it is, right? It is as simple as that. So for more information, you can just learn more on option strategy, and of course, you must based on the value investing and buy only at the strong fundamental stock. All right, that's all for my sharing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye.